Well, hello everyone. Got another video unboxing here. This one I'm kind of excited for because, I know I had these games, but I thought I'd done an unboxing before, especially for that one, but no, I never did. So, this is the video unboxing. I was going to just do the first game, but I was like, you know what? I don't know if they're ever going to make an Evil Within 3, unfortunately. So I figured, this will be the franchise unboxing video. And then, yeah, as I said, this is, of course, The Evil Within, which is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated horror franchises ever. It's very tragic that we will likely never see an Evil Within 3, but, it is what it is. If you guys have played these games, I think you know what I'm talking about. They're fantastic. They are kind of either a love it or hate it type of game, and I totally can understand the criticisms with them, but I don't know. If you're a fan of Resident Evil, if you're a fan of Silent Hill, like, these games are like a love letter, in my opinion. Especially the first game. The second game is really good, but it lacks a lot of the horror that the first game had, in my opinion. But the second game is still, they're both amazing, and like I said, it's very tragic that we likely will not get an Evil Within 2. So, and then, yeah, another reason why I wanted to do these unboxings is because, actually, the Evil Within 1, this game right here, is probably the best example that I've ever found on the Xbox One library. We're talking like after the 360, of a game that is done correctly as far as what it includes. The only other game that I can think of that even comes close to this maybe is The Witcher 3, but you'll see as I unbox both of these. This one's not bad either, even though there's no manual, there's still something in there. But this game actually has a full color manual. It's actually insane. It's like a total throwback to the 360 days. And so, yeah, without further ado as well, another thing this game has is it has a lithographic cover. I don't know if you guys could see that, but the head is like 3D, and the Evil Within, that point, it like looks like it's going to stab him in the eye. Absolutely brilliant. And from what I'm told, this is considered the pre-order edition, and I never pre-ordered this game. I remember I got this game. This game came out in 2015, and I had just finished Alien Isolation, but I remember I got this game on like a Black Friday sale that same year. I just went to Best Buy. This was like back when they did the bins. I don't even know if they still do that anymore. But you just go to the bins on Black Friday and you just pick out the games you wanted, and this was the one that was there with the sleeve, and I looked at it, I was like, that looks like a cool game, so I'm gonna get it. And so, yeah, I fell in love with it. I've actually finished this game on the Akuma difficulty as well, if you guys know what that is. It's a one-hit kill mode. It's insane, but if you're a survival horror fan, it's one of the funnest modes I've ever played. So can't say enough good things about the Evil Within. I've played it numerous times, so probably will play it again in the future. And the second game I've played a couple times, not as much as the first game, but yeah, we'll get into it. So, as you can see, it's a sleeve, very nice. It's got the, that's probably the only thing I don't like about that, is if you look at the sidebar, it's kind of just this boring text. But then, I mean, in the second game, it's like really hard to see the text anyway. So, like, I can kind of see, like, I'll show you both of them together. Like, they don't look great together on the shelf because they're so different, but it is what it is, But yeah, like I said, though, this is a great sleeve, and then on the back, just a really cool art piece right there. Beacon Mental Hospital in the back. You got the village. Just such a great game. Anyway, take the sleeve off, and then, yeah, like I said, this sleeve is it's high quality. Like it's a thick cardboard sleeve, and then it's got that lithograph on there, which, like I said, I've never seen anything like this on the Xbox One. Not before and not since. I haven't seen it. The Witcher 3, like I said, it was close, but I don't think The Witcher 3 has a full manual. Maybe I'll do an unboxing for The Witcher 3, not the complete edition, the original edition. So anyway, then you get to the regular case, you know, much the same. Sidebar is the same, so. And then we'll get into it. The disc looks really cool. It's one of those unique discs where it doesn't just, a lot of games, you know, they'll just like take the picture of the poster and like paste it on the disc, but this put like a brain and barbed wire on there, which is cool. So kind of show you that. And then this is the prize, guys. Like I always say, I love manuals just because I'm old now, guys, so I like these manuals. They're very nostalgic, but this one is brilliant because it's like, look at that, it's 21 pages and it's like an actual manual. Like it gives you info about the game. You know, it's not like nowadays where they're like, go read the wikis, you know, go online and access the manual. Just all this stupid crap they do now. I shouldn't even say now. They've been doing this for like over 10 years now. So, but you know, there was a time, guys, there was a time in the 2000s when getting this was common. It was actually like expected that you were going to get this. I mean, some games even gave you a map. So as you can see, and the thing that's great too, this is a full color manual. Like this is a quality manual. It's not just like basic, as you'll see with the Evil Within 2. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. Very cool, very cool. But that's not all, guys. That's not all. It comes with 2 more inserts, which this, I'm told, is extremely rare now. I didn't even know this, but you cannot buy this on the Microsoft Store. And if you play Akuma difficulty, having this is almost like a requirement because of that right there, the Incendiary Agony Bolt. Sorry for the blur. The Incendiary Agony Bolt. That is such a good crossbow weapon. It's like insane. And you can still do it on Akuma, but what's unfortunate about this is you literally can't buy it. So if you don't have, if you didn't get the code to use it in this, like I said, I think this is pre-order only. So if you buy the game now, you're not going to get this, especially if you buy it online or like on the digital store. But if you buy like a physical copy of Evil Within, you're likely not going to get it new. And if you do, I don't know, it might cost you a bunch. But yeah, this is like, can't get it. So this is cool. I didn't even know that. Like I said, I didn't even know that was a limited edition, but I still, you know, I like to keep the inserts, so I still have the card with the code on it, which was the only way to get that. And then this was the season pass advert, which the season pass in this game was really good as well. This Keeper DLC was kind of like Evil Within's like Mercenaries mode. If you've played Resident Evil, you know what I'm talking about. So pretty cool mode. Some of the achievements were really annoying, but other than that, you know, it was a really cool mode. And then the other one was just story DLC that actually leads up to this game. So this is one of the reasons why I love the Evil Within franchise so much, is it is very reminiscent of Resident Evil. And I didn't mention this, I should have, but Shinji Mikami worked on these games. He founded this development team right there, Tango Gameworks. So this actually is, the Evil Within franchise is created by Shinji Mikami, who worked on his most famous game, obviously, is, you know, the one, the only, Resident Evil 4, guys. So, yeah, Shinji Mikami is, I should have led with that, but he's obviously brilliant and, in my opinion, highly underrated, these games. So the last cool thing, and I'll actually do this, is I'll take it out and show you. It's got an alt cover, which I actually did use for a while. You can see the creases there. I I switched it over because I got really annoyed. You can see with the alt cover, it actually will match the side of that. But, you know, the one thing I never liked about these alt covers is they don't put Xbox up there. So it still doesn't quite do it for me. So, anyway. That is the Evil Within 1. I'll just kind of leave everything out while we do the second one. So there you go. Like I said, it's one of the coolest. Just, this is what I want. Like, if every game had this, I'd be happy with gaming. Like, a lot more than I am these days. But as you can see, this is the difference. This game still isn't bad. It has an alt cover and all that, but it's not quite up to par. But, you know, this is a cool box art. I've always liked it. I wish my phone would quit unfocusing. I've always liked the box art. I like the white aesthetic of this game. They went with this like white waxy color with a lot of the enemies in the game, and it's pretty cool. They kind of look like pus monsters. I don't know how to explain it. If you've played the second game, you'll know what I'm saying, but it's a good aesthetic. Like, this is a very different game from the first game. This is more of like a The Evil Within 1 is more of like an actual like traditional survival horror. This is more of like a Resident Evil 5 or 6 type game, even in many ways. It's more, the horror is there, but in my opinion, it feels a lot more actiony. And there's open world segments, which is nuts. There's really not many survival horror games that do that. I've read some rumors that Resident Evil 9 is going to be open world. You know, but that'll be really cool when we start getting news of that game. But until now, you know, this is a very unique. That's what I can say about The Evil Within 2. It is a very, very unique game, and even more unique when you compare it to other games in the survival horror genre. So, if you have not played this game as well as the first game, highly recommend it just for the random experience. But there we go with the disc. Like I said, cool disc. Like the white aesthetic. And then, yeah, this is what I was going to show you. It does come with this, which this is better than nothing, guys. I'll give them credit when they do at least this now. But as you can see, it's just a controller flyer, like a lot of them. But, you know, at least they put it in, you know, so it looks like a manual. It looks like there's something in there, but yeah, there's not an actual manual. I can't read it, so. And then, yeah, this game as well does the, does the alt cover. I think this alt cover is better than the first game, but there's no sidebar, like, at all, so. This one I never used. I never switched it over, so. But, you know, it's still cool regardless, so. There you go, guys. There you go. I will do my best to position all of this, because we're going to wrap this video up here. So, yeah. Whatever. Can't get the sleeve to stay. There we go. Got it. So yeah, guys, there is everything that comes with the Evil Within franchise. If you do play this franchise, I highly recommend you try to get these physical editions, especially if you can get that code right there. Because like I said, if you want to, you can still do it on Akuma. I beat the game on Akuma twice, I think. You can still do it, but that incendiary bolt is so good because if you've played the game, you know, lighting enemies on fire is like the best way to kill them. So the incendiary bolt is basically an instant kill. Like, you can set it down and it just kills everything instantly. So there are certain sections in the game where it's highly, highly useful. I think you know what parts I'm talking about. So anyway, that is the video unboxing, guys. The Evil Within franchise. Like I said, I don't think we're ever going to get an Evil Within 3. I hope we do, but it just doesn't seem likely. Tango Gameworks is working on, I think it was called Tokyo Ghostwire was the last game that they came out with, so we don't really know what they're going to do, but we haven't heard any news. Hopefully I'm just surprised and they announce the Evil Within 3 like soon. You know, maybe it'll just shock everyone, but I don't I don't think they will, unfortunately, just because the Evil Within 2 didn't sell well at all. That's something I didn't mention. It really tanked, unfortunately. It was one of those games that, just for whatever reason, it just came out at a time when, this was the year that Resident Evil 7 came out. It came out in 2017. It was just, I don't know what it was. It was just one of those games that came out at a time when nobody bought it. And I think it came out like October 2017. In that time, it was just, nobody bought it. And so it just is what it is. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling at this point, guys. Thank you so much if you've watched this video. We're in the 15-minute mark. If you like this content, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and comment down below as well as share the video if you want as well. It helps the algorithm. And then if you're new to the channel as well, consider subscribing. But yeah, with that said, guys, that will be everything, and I'll talk to y'all later.